3 months, 90 days, about 2,160 hours. That's how much time most people get for summer. Now think about this. What if somebody gave you $2,160 and said, you can spend this however you want, but whatever you don't use disappears forever? Most people would think carefully about every single dollar. But when it comes to time, we do the opposite. We spend it without thinking. 1 hour on TikTok, 2 hours on YouTube, another hour scrolling through random videos we'll forget tomorrow. Then we wonder where summer went. The truth is that summer doesn't disappear all at once. It disappears one day at a time. And by the time most people realize it, they're shopping for school supplies again. Today, I want to talk about how you can make this summer count. Not by becoming a productivity robot, not by working every single second of every day, just by making sure that when summer ends, you're proud of how you spent it. Now, I think one of the biggest lies people tell themselves is, I have plenty of time. Those 4 words have probably destroyed more dreams than failure ever has. Because when you think you have plenty of time, you delay everything. You'll start tomorrow. You'll work out next week. You'll learn that skill next month. You'll talk to that person later. You'll fix your habits someday. But someday is a funny word, because someday usually becomes never. Every successful person you've ever heard of had the same 24 hours you have. The difference wasn't time. The difference was how they used it. Now, that doesn't mean you need to spend your entire summer grinding. That's not what I'm saying. Summer should be fun. Go to the beach, watch movies, play games, hang out with friends, catch fish, take random trips, make memories. But there's a difference between enjoying your time and wasting it. One leaves you happy. The other leaves you disappointed. Now, I want to talk about why people waste summer in the first place. Usually, it starts with good intentions. The last day of school arrives, everyone says things like, bruh, this summer is about to be different. I'm gonna get into shape. I'm gonna learn something new. I'm gonna be productive. Then, summer starts. The first day feels amazing. You sleep in, watch some videos, play games, relax, nothing wrong with that. Then, one day becomes 3. 3 becomes a week becomes a month. And suddenly, you're halfway through summer wondering, what happened? The problem is that most people never create a plan. Without a plan, the easiest thing always wins. And the easiest thing is usually whatever gives instant entertainment. Your brain loves instant rewards. Scrolling, gaming, video, snacks. Those things aren't evil. But when they're the only thing you do, they slowly rot your time. They eat your time. Now, I want you to imagine 2 versions of yourself. Version 1 spends the next 90 days exactly the same way they spent the last 90. Same habits, same routines, same excuses, same results. But now let's think about version 2. Version 2 improves just a little. Runs a few times each week, reads occasionally, learns a skill, works on a project, gets outside more. Now I'm gonna ask you, which version would you rather be? Now, most people choose the second option, but then they forget to take the first step. That's because we often focus too much on giant goals instead of focusing in on the journey, instead of focusing on the tiny actions. Want to get fit? Start with a walk. Want to start a YouTube channel? Make 1 video. Want to learn a skill? Spend 15 minutes learning. Tiny actions seem small, but they add up faster than you think. Now, if I had an entire summer and wanted to improve my life, Here's what I'll do. First, I'd move my body every day. Not because I want six packs, not because I want to impress people, because exercise improves almost everything. Your energy, your confidence, your mood, your sleep, your health. You don't need a gym membership. Just run, walk, bike, play sports, swim, do something. Second, I'd spend time learning. School teaches some useful things, but some of the most valuable skills aren't taught in classrooms. Communication, sales, writing, leadership, problem solving, learning how to learn. 1 hour per day learning a skill can completely change where you are a year from now. Third, I'd build something. A business, a website, a game, a project, something that didn't exist before. The cool thing about building things is that even if you fail, you learn. And learning is never wasted. Now, here's something I also want to talk about, is the power of boring days. Here's something nobody talks about. Most success happens on boring days. Not exciting days, boring days. The days where you don't feel motivated. The days where you'd rather do something else. The days where nobody is watching. That's where growth happens. Anyone, absolutely anyone, can work hard when they feel inspired. The challenge is showing up when you don't. You don't need motivation every day. You need consistency. Consistency beats motivation almost every single time. Now, I want you to picture yourself on the night before school starts. You're sitting in your room. Summer is over. Now imagine two scenarios. In the first scenario, you spent the entire summer doing the same thing every day. You had fun sometimes, but deep down, you know you wasted opportunities. In the second scenario, you still had fun. You still relaxed, but you also improved. You got stronger, smarter, more confident. You learned something. You created something. Now, which version would feel better? The answer is obvious. The good news is that that version still exists. You can become that version starting today. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, today. Now, you don't need a perfect summer. You don't need a dramatic transformation. You don't need to wake up at sunrise and grind for 16 hours a day. You just need to use your time intentionally. Now remember this. The days are long, the weeks are short, and the months disappear faster than you think. 90 days from now, summer will be over. That part is guaranteed. What's not guaranteed is what you'll have to show for it. A better body, a new skill, a great memory, a successful project, a stronger mindset. Those are all choices. Now, start small, stay consistent, keep moving forward, because future you is watching what you do today. And future you will either thank you for the effort or wish you had started sooner. Now, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video.